up, YouTube? Listen, family, we back at it. If you guys are ready to get to the money, let me know down in the comments below. Listen, we had a day in the market today that's going to set up some great buying opportunities to end out the week and into next week, and I can't wait to dive into it. Listen, as always, please make sure you like, subscribe, help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, guys, listen, we had a day in the market in terms of the sell-off. This was what I call a post sell-off in terms of the Fed rate cut yesterday. So it went over however it went over yesterday, and by all accounts, guys, the market didn't like what it heard, and so we got a delayed reaction. Okay, but really quickly, I got Apple pulled up here. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Got a couple things on the docket for today. Apple had earnings. This is a great example of it went down and crashed after earnings and got bought all the way back up and went up $12. It's currently sitting at $271 on the day. And so listen, man, I want you guys to have certain things on your radar. Real quick, look at the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Dow. Okay, guys, check it out. The Dow is down 109 points today to 47,500. The NASDAQ was down 377 points today, down to 23,500. Okay, and the S&P 500 was down nearly 70 points on the day, or 6,800. We are at, listen guys, we're going to close the year in the S&P 500 at 7,000, potentially higher. So all that simply means is any red day, and you already know when it's blood in the streets, it's time to eat. You are to back the Brinks truck up. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about that today, and you buy the dip. Okay, the market is going higher. These pullbacks are needed for us to get in position. Okay, back to Apple real quick, guys. They had earnings today after hours, and they went absolutely crazy. And one of the sleepers that I would say, I saw this lingering down in the low 170s until it finally woke up. They still get a lot of flack for not having a heavier hand in the AI play, but nevertheless, they're moving and shaking. Another one, guys, I want us to be paying attention to is Amazon. They went absolutely crazy in after hours, sitting at $251 right now, up $28. This is one of my long-term plays alongside stuff like Google. Okay, and so I'm very happy to see this. Matter of fact, this has been a phenomenal year for just a lot of the growth stocks. But this is why you got to buy the dips. You got to be in position, and you got to be ready, okay? Meaning your dry powder is on deck, locked, loaded, and ready to deploy anytime the market pulls back, okay? Okay, so those are two right there that should definitely get your attention, okay? Now, right here, I got to touch on this, okay? If nothing else, I want you guys in your bag. Have you guys ever heard the saying, a rising tide lifts all boats? What did Coach tell you? Meta will go to $1,000. Okay, after earnings, Meta crashed. The crash simply is a buy the dip opportunity. For Coach, it's the back the brink up opportunity. Okay, so let me show you why it's best to buy low. A rising tide lifts all boats. Because Apple went crazy, because Amazon went crazy. Look at this. The Meta is up $10 from the low of day, simply because the positive earnings from Apple and Amazon. Listen to this, follow this so you can change your life. Meta will recapture 700, and Meta will end up going to 1,000. Mark these down, track these levels, and then remember to do the work in terms of buying a dip for me, okay? I wanted to put that on you guys as one of my two plays. And then the next one, you guys got some good news today you need to be on the lookout for. Netflix is up huge after hours, sitting at $1,123. They up $34 in after hours, okay? They are doing a 10-to-1 stock split. So I told you from the jump this play was 700. I told you it was going to 1300. All of those levels has been hit. We knocked them out the park. Now it has pulled back. This is the rinse and repeat. This is the back to Brinks truck up opportunity again. And they're going to run up back to 1300. And then the stock is going to split. Everybody write this down. Class is in session, okay? Then the stock is going to split, okay? And then the price will be back to 600 or 700 again, and they'll repeat this same process. The stock split, guys, doesn't mean anything in terms of you getting more shares or less. They are doing that simply so more investors can participate. That's what this move will essentially be. That's what I want you guys to look at it as. So if you want more shares, people always say, Coach, should I buy it now or should I buy after the 10-to-1 stock split? Guys, you can buy this now and then you can have more shares once the split happens, or you could simply wait for a lower price, maybe 600, 500 if you get lucky. 700 will be the max, okay? 600, 700 to be the max. And then, you know what I'm saying, you can just ride it back up. It's going to do this. The market think they slick, guys, but they don't know coaches on they like white on rice, okay? And because I see what they do, if it split again, this will be no different than the first time it split or any other company split. Look at this right here. Netflix rises after hours on a 10-for-1 stock split. It rose 3% after hours on Thursday on the news that it's splitting the stock 10-to-1. The company said its board of directors authorized a 10-to-1 stock split, and the shares sending it up 3.1% to, just as what I said, $1,123 shortly before 6 o'clock. The purpose of the stock split is to reset the market price, because I told you when this was 400, I told you it was going to 700. When it was 700, I said it's going to 1,000. It went to 1,300. Now it pulled back to 1,000. Now it's sitting at 1,100. But listen to what they said. They want people to be able to afford it so people can trade it. More people can get into it. They think a 10-to-1 stock split will make this cheaper. Listen to this, though. Here's a key thing. How I want you, if you guys want to change your life, Coach, what play can I play? Anytime a stock split happens, the stock runs up into the date of the stock split. Look at this. Look at this last line, and we're going to get up out of here. The stock split will be effective at the market open on November 17th. Whenever this is announced, Nvidia split, Apple split, Tesla split. I've been around a long, long time. I've seen all of these companies split. They get up high in price and they split and they make the price back low again. One thing they have in common, in most cases, the stock will run. So say beginning November 1st, it might run all the way to November 16th. And then the split will happen and then you'll get that new price 10-to-1 stock split, okay? That is something, if you guys want to be strategic, you guys always want to check the sentiment of the market, though, to make sure you're playing it the right way. But nevertheless, guys, that's what you got on the horizon. These are just two examples of many I wanted to put on your radar for today. Listen, as always, great job. We make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. If you made money today, guys, let me know down in the comments below. As always, guys, we make videos like this. If you want to get some free stocks, make sure you check out the link below. I'll check you guys out in the next one, okay? But stay tuned, because we gonna cook. Everybody be in the Discord first thing in the morning. Everybody else consider joining the money team. Let's eat next week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.